Hello, this is Jen Grice, author of the book, You Can Survive Divorce. Today I'm going to talk about responding to a narcissist without conflict, how to be emotionally healthy after divorce. So I'm an empowerment and divorce coach, guiding women to surviving and thriving after divorce. You can find out more about my ministry and my book at jengrice.com. I also have other great resources, tools, encouragement, that you need to get through this foreign territory called divorce. So, like I said, we're going to talk about responding to a narcissist without conflict. So, just to reiterate some of the things maybe that I've mentioned on other videos and to recap, because sometimes I forget what I've said and what I didn't, we're going to talk about what is toxic dysfunction, or how does a narcissist act after divorce. So, a male narcissist has to seek revenge or vengeance because he's out to hurt you after divorce, or he has to compete with you to be better than you to whoever's watching. So often he mirrors you by twisting everything that you say to make himself be the victim. Or if you wait to respond to one of his emails, maybe you're busy and don't mean to delay the email, or you decide to take 24 hours just to breathe and figure out what you're going to say in an assertive, business-like way, or you just decide not to respond at all because you don't want to continue the conflict, he'll ignore your emails or wait longer to respond, and his motive is to one-up you. She can do it, so can I, type of thing. Another thing is you might say, I'll let the children know, and the first thing he does is run to the children and tell them or text message them just to beat you to it. Honestly, it's like dealing with a middle schooler. Most narcissists have stunted emotional growth from their childhood, and they haven't moved on since adolescence. You're just going to have to accept this, knowing he'll probably never grow up and learn how to adapt to deal with it. A toxic person who mirrors will accuse you of being the one who's toxic, especially to friends, family, and your children. He does this by twisting the narrative to say that you're the one just getting back at him, when hopefully you're the one that's learning to be emotionally healthy after divorce. When you're being assertive, which is the right thing to do, him and his army of people will say that you're being toxic or controlling or mean, but do it anyway. You're being emotionally healthy, even if they're not. One way to tell that you're dealing with the toxic person is when you say, this is how I feel about blank, whatever it is, and instead of listening and trying to understand, or better yet, helps you relieve those feelings, this person will see themselves as being attacked and criticized. And to get back at you for seeing any of their behaviors as hurtful, you're attacked in return. This is not healthy. That's what you need to understand. You're working to be healthy. The narcissist and anybody else that associates with them is not. So how can you be healthy and remain healthy in the face of a narcissist who's seeking revenge and continued conflict? Number one, always remain calm. Whatever you do, do not let the narcissist see any of your feelings or an emotional reaction out of you. You being upset is just fuel to them. It means that you care. You must learn to become indifferent and show no emotion to anything he says or does. This is not easy and takes lots of practice, along with no conflict. And I have another video up of that, and I'll leave that in the description below. Or I'll have a link at the end of the video as well. Number two, always remain businesslike, sticking to the main topic of discussion. So say you have to email, text, or talk to him about the kids. Again, stick to the court order. If the court order doesn't say that you have to talk to him, then use email. Saying things like, the kids will be ready at 4 o'clock. I'll expect them home at 6 o'clock. That's very just frank and to the point. The game starts at 3 o'clock. The location is 123 Main Street. Again, very just to the point. And then if you need something, I need you to sign this paper. I will drop it off with your secretary at 1 o'clock. You're not getting into any kind of explanation or dialogue about it or feelings about it or anything that would continue the conflict. Because the point is, which is number 3, you're going to avoid being dragged into conversations about other things or defending yourself to unwarranted attacks. When he uses phrases like you always, you never, you're doing it again, you're so controlling, you don't get to decide, etc., etc., do not react and do not respond. If you are face-to-face and feel that you need to say anything, I would just say, your opinion of me is noted. Show no emotion, be straight-faced, and then walk away. Which leads me to number 4. Find someone safe to talk to process things, and not allow yourself to internalize his opinion of you. I know that's not easy. Find a trusted friend who you know who won't share, a counselor or a coach like myself, you can talk to about these specific circumstances in your life and how to handle different communication and how to respond. Sometimes it even helps to role play so you're ready when you need to respond to a narcissist or anybody else and how to deal with a specific conflict. So just to recap, the 4 things I mentioned to remain healthy in the face of the narcissist is to, number 1, remain calm. Number 2, always stay businesslike, sticking to the main topic. Number 3, avoid being dragged into conversations about other things or believing their opinion of you. And number 4, find somebody to talk to and process through everything and help you role play when you need to figure out what to say. I hope this was encouraging and empowering for you. If you have any questions, please let me know. And if you like this type of video and want to see more, I'm creating a Stronger Woman After Divorce online course, and I'm hoping to have it completed pretty soon. If that is something that would interest you, please leave a comment below and also sign up for a newsletter so you'll get emails when that's up and running. Don't forget to check out that other video about no contact at the end of this video. I hope to see you in the next video. God bless.